Hey guys, so happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys all have a great day. And so this video is going to be on a craft update, so let's get started. So first I have this shaved ice, and it says Hawaiian Shaved Ice, the original shave ice company. I just printed out this logo online, so it's kind of random. But it's a shaved ice, and the top is really sparkly, and I just put some fake ice cubes and little sugar sprinkles and glazed it over, and it is a card holder. And I also have this last one, and it says Sunday a la Glitz. I made this logo myself, and there's just a bunch of decorations, and there's also glitter. And in case you guys are wondering, I'll put the shop in which I bought this sundae cup in the description box. And next I made a magnet. So this is my first attempt at making realistic miniatures. So it's not that small actually. So if you can see, there's like, that's the size comparison. And so there's cheese and baguettes and biscuits. And it's a magnet. So next I made this random little mistletoe, and I might put a bail on the back of this to make a charm, or I might make it like a ring or something. But right now it's not glazed, and this was for Christmas. Then I have some resin charms. So I actually have a bunch, so I'm going to scooch this all out. So first I made this gloomy bear. This is what it looks like, and there's blood in the back. This one's quite thick. Then I made this sentimental circus, and this is one of my favorites. This actually took me a while. The mold that I got was really thin, so this was like the maximum amount of resin that I could put in the mold. So it's really thin, but it looks really cute, I think. So I added little rhinestones to random parts of the swing that Çsoooʍ is sitting on, which is the character in the middle. Then I painted on a random little hat because she didn't have a hat in the sticker. And then I just drew a bunch of random circus themed things like cards and banners and circus balloons or balls. And yeah, this is what it looks like. And the glitter that I used for this is one of my favorites. I got some tinsel glitter from Michael's, and this is Recollections. And it's just really holographic, and it's purple. And yeah, I decided to put that in the back, so this is what it looks like. Then I made this ʻuıрақ one, and this was made out of using one of my larger molds that are squared. So this is what it looks like, and there's ʻuıрақ. And the back is this really pretty white and light blue glitter. I mixed it, so there's that. Then I have this little mamagoma, and they're chubby mamagomas. So there's like a donut. There's 2 donuts and like a bunch of chubby mamagomas and a fork. So for this, I didn't use glitter. I used this pearl pigment powder for resin, and then I had to mix a little bit of white acrylic paint because it was kind of dark. So this is what that one looks like. Then next, this is my dog. So yeah, there he is, and he's sleeping, and I took this picture randomly one night, and I decided to print it out and laminate it and put it in this resin piece. So this is what it looks like. And there's a bunch of bubbles in the front, or air bubbles, but that's okay. So this is him, and he's sleeping, and the back is just this black color. And then I made this little piece, and it's ʻuырақ. He's a little dog from San X, and yeah, the sticker is glittery itself, so I didn't add anything, so I thought that was pretty cool. And I used like a small cupcake base mold for this, so that's why it has these ridges. So I used flocking powder to color it, so that turned out okay. Then I made this giant cupcake, and I say giant because I don't usually make like big resin pieces. So this took a lot of resin, and I made this. So the bottom is this really cool holographic confetti string things, and I can show you another example of that in a second. And so yeah, there's like a cherry, it's a vanilla cupcake, and the back is white. So this is what it looks like, and I'm probably going to make this like a keychain or a pendant or something like that. And I'll be making lots more. And also I made this berry puppy. So this was also used from using a little cupcake base mold. So this is a berry puppy. There's a rhinestone and a pearl because I had a huge air bubble there. And there's like strawberries and other berries and berry puppy. And this one's quite thick, so I'm probably going to make it a magnet. But yeah, you can see the reoccurring theme with using like the holographic confetti or cellophane. So yeah. And then I made this Chi Monchan monkey from San-X. And so there's just 2 stickers and 2 other stickers in the back with rhinestones. So the reason I put rhinestones there's like a super funny story. There's actually 2 giant air bubbles like in front of the 2 fruits. So that's why I decided to put 2 really chunky looking rhinestones. But other than that, this piece turned out pretty well. I also used the holographic cellophane in the back. I don't know, I just find cellophane really useful for all resin pendants. And oh, another thing is that I must have not Mod Podged or taped over the stickers for these because they were made out of paper and they were sticker flakes. So there were a billion, like it was all covered in watermarks, the original stickers. So I decided to stick on some stickers on top of the resin piece and then just glaze it over. I didn't put resin over it or anything. So it turned out okay actually. The sticker pops out more like this, but yeah. I don't know if you can see the old stickers, but yeah. I did mess up on this. So that's that. And oh, I just painted the patterns in the back. And then I made this baby mono korubu one. And I used the cellophane again. I don't know why, but I really like using cellophane, so I'm probably going to get more. So there's like a bow and there's baby mono korubu. But the stickers are really translucent, so it's kind of hard to see. I don't know if you can see that, but there's blue glitter in the back. Then I made this macaroon one. So there's a bow, 3 macaroons, and this newspaper thingy in the back. And the back is this creamy pink color. Then I probably should have shown this one first because it's the biggest out of all my resin pendants. But here's a strawberry. So this one's actually pretty big. And yes, there's cellophane in the back. But I painted the little seeds in the strawberry white with acrylic paint after I finished popping this out, because the color in the back didn't really show up that well. So this is what it looks like, and it's a giant strawberry. If you guys know what I can do with this, please tell me, because it's a little too big to be a charm and a little too big to be like a pendant or a keychain. And it might be too big to be a magnet too. So if you guys have any ideas, I would love your suggestions. But yeah, that's that. And the last thing that I made was this Cheshire Cat or Alice in the Wonderland themed little keychain. So the thing is, these little things fell off before I could show you guys this thing. So these were originally attached onto this, but I'll probably show you guys in another video what they look like with these attached and also other charms. So these were just little poker cards that I found around randomly. Yay! So yeah, they're holographic too, and they're just random little like miniature poker cards that I found, and they're really, really small. So I'm probably going to attach those. And I made this resin pendant, and it's Cheshire Cat. And this was inspired by Tattooed Cookie because she made also another one, but mine is not very good. So there's like this Cheshire Cat on a leaf, and there's flowers, and this one's a cane slice, and there's leaves, there's a rainbow, and there's these 2 little mushrooms. And I find that printing little things to put in your resin pendants also looks good as well. Yeah, as long as you like laminate over them with tape. So yeah, I printed out those mushrooms, but the rest are stickers, and this one's a cane slice. So I glued on a bail to the back, and there's just green, blue, and purple glitter, and I glazed the back so that no glitter would come off, because yeah. And then I added a bunch of little charms and other stuff onto this keychain thing, and there's gold chain. So first, this, at first glance, it kind of looks like a bloody flower, I do admit, but it was supposed to be like one of the icons from Alice in the Wonderland, like the white roses painted red for the Queen of Hearts. So that's what I tried to do. I just used a regular flower cabochon thing that I got from Etsy, and I glued on a bail. So this is what it looks like. And then, yeah, there's a charm. And then I found this random little bunny charm, and this is made out of like metal. And I decided this kind of looked like the rabbit from Alice in the Wonderland, so I decided to add that. And then this random little thing that dangles. And then this Eat Me cookie that I made a while ago out of polymer clay. I just stuck it on here with this little yellow bell. And then this is the holographic little confetti cellophane strip things. And I just stuck some in the bottle, so this is what it looks like. And yeah, it was light blue, so I decided to use that, and it says drink me. So yeah, this is my little Alice in the Wonderland themed keychain, and I'm probably going to add more charms on it soon, so I'm probably going to make a video on that soon as well. So thanks for watching this craft update, guys, and I really wish you guys happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day. Bye.